Oh my god, I bet you guessed it. It is I, Shanti Tag. Oh my god. Okay, here we are. Some of my favorite ways to play with prosperity. We're gonna go over my top three favorite. Well, three favorite. I'm always changing my top three. But so we're gonna go over some fun stuff to gear up, rev up, gear up, I don't fucking know, prosperity, yeah? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funsies, cheersies. I have a straw today. So I was eating these organic kind of like Dorito chips. They're called Late July's, I think. Anyways, I was eating them like they were my last meal a month ago, and I sliced the corner of my mouth. Maybe you feel me on this. And if it's not taken forever to heal, I can't even tell you. I've used tea tree, I've used silver, I'm currently using silver, I've used all different types of stuff, manuka honey, tallow, all kinds of stuff. So I'm sticking with this silver, so please send some prayers because I am animated and I cannot keep my mouth shut, okay? Thank you, B Squad, for feeling my pain. All right. Prosperity, let's do it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome. I cuss like a sailor, so if that's not a match for you, I totally get it. Keep her moving. And if it is, you're responsible for your own experience here while you're on my page. So if you don't like what I'm saying, that's totally okay. There's like a bazillion other YouTubers that you get to go watch. Go do it. And for the B Squad, fuck yes, let's party. Okay. So prosperity. Couple things to break down prosperity is a lot of it is, most of it is really, it's energy exchange, right? A really simple way to look at energy exchange in this topic is I'm exchanging money for an item or a service. Okay, that's an energy exchange. Not all of it has to look like money for a thing. It can look like all different types of stuff, which is what we're getting into today. Chances are lots of us want to bring in more money. Yeah, or maybe not. Maybe we want love, romance, right? Whatever, okay? It's all prosperity. And it all comes down to you, the energy that you're generating, and how you are exchanging it, all right? Okay, so number one, let's see, which one do I want to start with? Okay, we'll go here because this is like a really big, this is a little bit of a doozy. Okay, I prescribe this homework to my clients and myself all the time, and it's a real test of like kind of like self-awareness, you know, where you stand in regards to allowing yourself to receive. Okay, so I've mentioned this before, maybe it's a repeat, maybe it's not. What's your typical response if someone offers to help you with something? For example, I know this doesn't really happen in very many places anymore, but back in the fucking day, there was someone that was bagging your groceries at the grocery store, typically depending on where you live or where you're residing. And then that person would ask, would you like help out to the car, wherever, with your groceries? What would your typical response be, right? Or even if you didn't have that experience, kind of put yourself in that experience and, what would your typical response be? Would it be, yes, thank you so much? Would it be, thanks, but no thanks, I got it? Would it just be an immediate, like, no? What's there, right? Now, excluding stranger danger, all right, because we all want to have our spidey senses going on, all right? Like, I'm not talking about that, right? If you get an inkling that something's sideways, like, this is not the scenario I'm referring to. I'm referring to someone who's literally just like offering you help because it's fun, because maybe it's their job, because this is how humans co-create and play, yeah? All right, your homework to play this prosperity game is to, instead of saying no or thanks but no thanks, if that's you, to say, oh my gosh, yes, thank you so much. And now, even if you originally say no, see if you can catch yourself, or at least bring awareness, like, oh, I said no, but you know what, that was an opportunity to actually say yes. Next time I'm going to have more awareness when that happens. All right. All the time I catch myself, no, thank you. Actually, you know what? On second thought, yes. Okay. And I'm accepting and I'm inviting you to accept the help and the assistance, not because you need it. This is not about need. This is not about proving anything to yourself. This isn't about independence. It's not about perseverance. It's not about any of that. It's about energy exchange when it comes to prosperity. Why? All prosperity is related frequency-wise. Yeah? Okay, so when you're offered something, an act of kindness, like what we were just talking about, can I help you with that? Can I open the door to blah, 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 right? That's a gift of prosperity. And if you're repelling it by saying no, thank you, or whatever you're doing to say, okay, you're by default repelling all different types of prosperity because, again, it's all related frequency-wise, yeah? Okay, so this is a really fun game to play when it involves other people. It involves you out in the world. When someone offers assistance to you, you say, yes, thank you so much, because you understand the game of energy exchange when it comes to literally everything, but especially prosperity, okay? Please leave in the comments how this is going for you, what this, hearing this is, you're just like, fuck, now I gotta go fuck around with people. Okay. I'm talking to you. All right. Number 2 on the list is, if we want to play the game of energy exchange when it comes to prosperity, another super fun homework assignment is making donations or gifting. And I'm not referring to going and buying something. I'm referring to if you have something already available to you, gift it, donate it, give it away. See if you can come up with, maybe like a handful of things, of items, and maybe you're not in a space to do that, and that's okay. If not, skip over this one. But if you are in a space to gift or give something that you already have, do it. Okay, number 1, it's the act of kindness from the heart. That's the energy exchange. And also what's happening is you're creating spaciousness within your own energy field to be able to receive more. All right, so it's a really, really fun game to play. I like to think of it as like puzzle pieces. I'm going to move this puzzle piece over there, and then another new puzzle piece takes its place. Yeah? All right, so, take a look around your stuff. Maybe there's a closet or a junk drawer or whatever. Again, it doesn't, or it could be something like, like a more like, I would say, advanced way to practice this assignment is, something that is quite meaningful to you. You gift it to someone that's quite meaningful to you. But only if you can do that in a way where you're quite certain that regret's not going to settle in, and you're not exchanging it in a way where it's like, well, I want to call in $1 million, so I'm going to gift this thing that means like the most to me to this person so I can call that shit in. Right? We don't want to go there, right? Start small and then build up so we can maintain a clean channel and frequency when we're playing these games. Yeah? Okay, so that's number 2. Gift something, give something away, donate something, maybe multiple things in a way that feels fun and easy for you. Yeah? And you'll start to free up space so you can call in more. Okay? All right. And number 3 for this prosperity game challenge. Are we calling it a challenge? Prosperity game challenge. Let's do it. Okay? This is one of my favorite ones. This is probably, I don't know, it might be my favorite. Complimenting strangers or anyone around you, really. But I have a soft spot in my heart for the relays that I have with people that I might have never seen before and might not ever see in this particular lifetime again. I like to have exchanges, and those exchanges look like, oh my God, your smile. Oh my God, your outfit. Your hair, something, and be genuine about it. Like, I don't like to make it up, but I think it's a superpower of mine, and maybe it's a superpower of yours, where I can really look at anything and see God, right? There's a yogic teaching that if you don't see God in all, you don't see God at all. So I'm pretty practiced on that. So it's easy for me to spot something that I can genuinely compliment a person on, even if I don't know that person, right? So I love this. And then you just see their heart expand and their eyes light up, and they remember that they're just this really important person on the planet. And it is just such a wonderful blessing. And so that's like a blessing teaching where you can go around and offer blessings to others, and that is a very high vibrational energy exchange. But again, keep it clean, keep it simple. Meaning, you can't, and there might be some wiggle room and some growing pains if this is all new to you, please believe. So it's like, especially if like you're in a pressurized situation, like I need some shit, I want some shit, I need to fucking pay my bills, right? Like I get that. There might be like a little bit of like undertone of manipulation of just like, I'm giving this shit away so I can call that shit in. None of this is guaranteed because the baseline frequency and what the emotional health is doing, and blah, blah, blah. There's a lot that can come into this, especially if you find yourself in a cycle of what may or may not be observed as like a poverty situation, and we can experience like financial poverty or deficit, emotional deficit, affection deficit, that's a bigger impact. But today I just wanted to present to you like this really fun way, 3 super fun ways to play the game of energy exchange when it comes to prosperity. So I hope this is helpful. It's made all 3 of these have made such a huge impact in my life, in my success, and just my overall fucking prosperity as a loving, passionate, and happy human on this planet. So I hope it fucking does the same for the bitch squad. Cheers! Got my yogi tea, and I'm sipping it from a straw. And my daughter's like, fuck mom, stop being cringy. And I'm like, I can't. All right, so much love to you all. Satnam, fuck yes.